Hi, cousins. It's Mel from Cooking with Cousin Mel. Tonight I'm doing actually it's two things. I'm doing one thing, but it's for two things. I'm doing an open collab with Ian Good. If you get a chance, take a run over and check out his channel. And I'm also doing I make them for Christmas. So one's for football, and they're also good for Christmas. So what you're going to need, I'm making a double batch, so I'll just let you know what it is just for a single batch. You're going to need the crescent rolls, one of these. You're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese, 3/4 of a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. We're going to need cheese, 1 cup of shredded cheese. The meatballs, you can buy the frozen meatballs, but I already made my meatballs prior, so I'm using those. So I'm not gonna, and any kind of pasta sauce that you like. I like the Garden Select, the fine herbs, so that's what I'm going to use. But you use whatever you like to use. Dinner rolls. Oh, cream. I said cream cheese, Italian seasoning, shredded mozzarella, meatballs, and spaghetti sauce. Yeah, the little meatballs, they work perfectly. So I'm just going to put you down and show you what I'm doing. So I floured my counter up just a little bit. So when you open this and you take it out, you want to spread it out that you can get, you're going to, like, the seams and everything, you're going to do the seams to make sure they're nice and tight, because you want to cut this into 12 pieces. So I'm going to just do up the seams. So, and like I said, then I'm going to cut it into 12 pieces. So that way there to be like cups. It's just, I call them meatball cups. People might have other names for them, but we just always call them meatball cups. So I'll get all this here, the seams all done, and then I used a little bit of flour just because it's on the counter. Oh, got some on me. And where I do have to cut it to make 12. Yeah, these I make for an appetizer at Christmas time, so. And they don't last long, and they don't take long to make, so. Okay, I'll cut them up and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so I started putting them in, as you can see. Some of them I'm just making them a little bit, just press them a little bit more so they fit in. And they will, they're going to rise a little bit. So, but if I'll just show you what the meatball will look like in it. You just put it in the center like that. But I got to put the cream cheese and all that yet to do. And I have my oven preheated at 375. And I'll finish these off and then I'll come back and show you the next step. So I got them all in the pans, and I'm just going to put this aside because I'm going to show you what we're going to do now. So I'll leave this a little messy. So okay, so I would have my 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to add my Italian seasoning in here as well, which is 3/4 of a tablespoon in there. And let me see what else I'm going to do here. I'm gonna put in I'm gonna mush all this up. And once I get it mushed up, I'm gonna add probably a little over half of the cheese that I have to put in it, which I told you guys was 1 cup. So I'll probably put 3/4 of a cup in this as soon as I get it all mixed up. And I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So I mixed this up really well, guys, with the cheese in it and everything, because you want to make sure the Italian seasoning is through all of it. And what we're going to do now is take these back out. We're going to divide up the cream cheese that a little bit. I can move this over here. Another room. Take a little bit of cream cheese and you're going to put that in the bottom. And if you don't want to use the crescent roll, you can buy pizza dough and use that as well. Just make sure that it's thinned out really well, because if not, you'll end up, it'll take longer to cook. Plus you could end up burning your meatballs. So I'm just going to put this in the bottom, and I'm going to make sure it's all gone and it's evenly throughout all of them. So now I'm going to take my meatball and I'm going to place the meatballs on top of the cream cheese. Like I said, it's quick. It's not time consuming or. So I'll place these all on there and I'll show you what's next. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I got my pasta sauce, or like I said, you can use whatever you want. And you're going to use 2 teaspoons for each cup. You want to add more, you want to add less. It's up to yourself. It's what you like yourself. Just enough, like I said, it's just enough to cover it. And then we're going to add cheese, the shredded cheese, the remaining shredded cheese on top of it. And I'll come back once I get it all done. So here I have with all the cheese on it. And now I'm going to bake it in my 375 preheated oven for about 18 minutes. I'm going to check it after 15 just to make sure, because like I said, everybody's ovens are different and I just don't want them to burn. So this is what they look like, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. All right, cousins, I'm back. And I just took them out of the oven. They've been in, I left them in for about 15 minutes. And I didn't bother greasing up my pan because it's non-stick, so I didn't. But if you have an older one, you might want to use. So there's what they look like. And I am going to have to try one for you. I'll get a little plate. And they're very, 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 very hot. So I'll break it open for you and show you. I guess I should have got a knife. There's what they look like. All right, I'm just going to have a bite. Hopefully I don't burn the roof of my mouth again. So I can. Really good, guys. Really good. Whoa, losing you. I do hope you get a chance to try them. And like I said, I make them for Christmas, but I'm doing them for the open collab with Ian Good. So go check them out. Bye.